Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will do some problems on the linearity, time invariance, and the stability. Check the following systems are linear or not. Okay. Let's take the first one. Y of n is equal n square into x of n. Y of n is equal n square into x of n. Now, check the system is a linear or not. What is the condition for linearity? The condition for linearity is response of a system to a sum of weighted inputs is a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n must be equal sum of weighted responses. Sum of weighted responses. Okay, the system satisfies condition, then it is linear, otherwise simply non-linear. Okay, now let us take for the given system, find the response for the two different inputs. Let the input is x1 of n. Let the input is x of n. Find the response, that is t of x1 of n is equal. So in the given system, in place of x of n, write x1, that's it. That is n square x1 of n. Okay. Next, similarly, let the second input is x2 of n. Find the response for the second input, t of x2 of n is equal n square into x2 of n. Okay. Now find the LHS of your conditions, that is sum of weighted responses. What is sum of weighted responses? Sum of weighted responses is a1 t of x1 of n plus a2 t of x2 of n. What is value? N square x1 of n, that is a1 into n square x1 of n plus a2 n square x2 of n. Let us say this is equation 1. Okay, the right side of your condition is completed. Next, find the left side, that is response for your system to a sum of weighted inputs. To a sum of weighted inputs, that is t of a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n is equal. So see, in the given system, in place of x of n, you need to write a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n, that is n square into x of n. X of n is here a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n. Just multiply this. So a1 n square x1 of n plus a2 n square x2 of n. Let's see, this is equation 2. Now compare equation 1 and 2. Compare equation 1 and 2. These two are equal or not? So the response of a system to a sum of weighted input is equal to sum of weighted responses. Therefore, given system is given system is linear. Given system is linear. Okay. You see how we verified the linearity of the system is. So the linearity, you need to check whether that system obeys the superposition principle or not. Okay, superposition principle is here. The response of a system to a sum of weighted inputs is equal to sum of weighted responses. You need to find these two separately and check whether those two are equal. Then the system is linear, otherwise non-linear. So we evaluated the system response for the input x1 and x2. Then we evaluated the sum of weighted responses, that is a1 t of x1 of n plus a2 t of x2 of n. Then find the response of the system to a sum of weighted inputs. See, when you are finding this response of a system to a sum of weighted inputs, you need to write. So you need to write a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n in place of x of n. That's it. The remaining is same. Okay, where you find the x of n, you need to write a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n. Okay, then simplify. Okay, after that, just compare these two. The response of the system to a sum of weighted inputs is equal to the sum of weighted responses or not. If those two are equal, then conclude the given system is linear. Otherwise, simply non-linear. Okay. Nice. Let's take one more. Y of n is equal to x of n plus 4. All of you try this one. Y of n is equal to x of n plus 4. To x of n plus 4. Okay, so given thing is y of n, which is equal to t of x of n, which is equal to x of n plus 4. 2x of n plus 4, and plot the inputs to the system x1 of n and x2 of n. x1 of n and x2 of n. Now the response for the system for the input x1 of n is 2x1 of n plus 4. For the second input, the response is t of x2 of n is, in place of x of n, write the x1 or x2. Okay, 2x2 of n plus 4. Now find the sum of weighted responses. Sum of weighted responses. That is a1 t of x1 of n plus a2 into t of x2 of n. You know the t of x1 of n and the t of x2 of n. Just simply substitute in this. So you will get a1 into 2 into x1 of n plus 4, first one, plus a2 into t of x2 of n, which is 2 into x2 of n plus 4. Okay, this I am writing as, just multiply the a1 and a2 and rewrite this. That is 2 into x1 of n, a1, 2 into x1 of n plus a2, 2 into x2 of n plus, in the first term you will get the 4a1, the second term you will get the 4a2. That I am writing is the 4 into a1 plus a2. 4 into a1 plus a2. Now the sum of weighted responses is 2a1 x1 of n plus 2a2 x2 of n plus 4 times of a1 plus a2. Okay. Now find the response of the system to a sum of weighted inputs. That is T of a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n, which is, okay, when you are finding this, you need to substitute a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n in place of x of n. Okay, that is C of system. 2x of n plus 4 in place of x of n, write a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n, that is 2 into a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n plus 4. Okay, now see this one. Now the term is 2a1 x1 of n plus 2a2 x2 of n plus 4. Let us say this is equation 2 and the previously it is equation 1. Now check these two. Equation 1 is equal to equation 2. Equation 1 is equal to the equation 2. So the terms are 2a1 x1 of n plus 2a2 x2 of n plus 4. But what is the sum of weighted responses? 2a1 x1 of n plus 2a2 x2 of n plus 4 times of a1 plus a2. So these two are not equal. Therefore the system is, for the given system is non-linear. Therefore the given system is non-linear. Let's take the one more, third one. Y of n is equal x of n cos omega n. Cos omega n. Now tell me this function, tell me this system is linear or not. Tell me the system is linear or not. The same process ma, find the response of the system to a sum of weighted inputs and find the sum of weighted responses. Then compare those two. If those two are equal, then the system is linear, otherwise non-linear. Okay. Now I am finding the let to the system x1 of n and x2 of n. Okay, now find the response for the first input. T of x1 of n is equal to x1 of n into cos omega n. For the second input, T of x2 of n is equal to x2 of n into cos omega n. Now find the sum of weighted response, that is a1 t of x1 of n plus a2 into t of x2 of n. Value namely a1 into t of x1 of n is x1 of n into cos omega n plus a2 x2 of n into cos omega n. Let's take this is equation 1. Now find the response of the system to a sum of weighted inputs, which is t of a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n is equal. So your system is x of n into cos omega n. Here the input is a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n. This is whole thing is your input x of n. Okay, in place of x of n, what you written? a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n into cos omega n. I'll just multiply this a1 x1 of n cos omega n plus a2 x2 of n cos omega n. Let us say this is equation 2. This is equation 2. Okay. Now check these two, 1 and 2. a1 x1 of n into cos omega n plus a2 x2 of n into cos omega n. So equation 1 and 2 are equal. 1 and 2 are equal. Therefore, given system is linear. Given system is linear. Given system is linear. Okay. Now we'll take the one more problem on the linearity. I think this is enough for you to understand the linearity, how to check the linearity of a system. Okay. The last problem on the linearity. Now is it clear how to find the linearity of a system?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Take the last problem on the linearity. Y of n is equal mod of n. Y of n is equal to mod x of n. All of you try this parallelly. Y of n is equal to mod x of n. Okay. Let the inputs x1 of n and x2 of n. So response for the first input t of x1 of n is mod x1 of n. Mod x1 of n. Okay. The response for the second input is t of x2 of n is equal mod x2 of n. Now sum of weighted responses, that is a1 t of x1 of n plus a2 t of x2 of n is which is nothing but simply a1 into t of x1 of n is mod x1 of n plus a2 into mod x2 of n. Okay, let us say this is equation 1. Now find the response for the sum of weighted inputs. Find the response for sum of weighted inputs. So given system y of n is equal to, that is t of x of n is equal mod x of n. Now you are going to find response of the system for sum of weighted inputs. It's t of a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n, which is simply mod a1 x1 of n. In place of x of n, simply I am writing the a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n plus a2 x2 of n. This is equation 2. Now check the equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 is a1 mod x of n plus a2 mod x2 of n. Now equation 2 is mod of a1 x1 of n plus a2 x2 of n. Equation 1 and 2 are not equal. Therefore, so given system as non-linear. Given system is non-linear. Okay. I'll move to the next one. The next category is the time invariant. I will take some problems on the time invariant. Time invariant. Okay. Take an example on this. Y of n is equal is EV of nothing but even component. EV of x of n, nothing but EV stands for the even component of x of n. So when you are discussing about the even and odd signal, we already covered the what is the even component of the signal and odd component of the signal, that is xa of n and xo of n. Okay, so here we need to check the system is time invariant or not. Okay, firstly the given system is y of n. What is the even component of the system? Even component of the system, which is xe of n is equal to, what is the xe of n? X of n plus x of minus n divided by 2. This is even component. So here the given system is y of n is equal to, so 1 by 2 x of n plus x of minus n. This is your system. Y of n is equal to 1 by 2 into x of n plus x of minus n. Okay, this is your given system. Now I need to check the system is a time invariant or not. So what mean by the time invariant? That is input output relationship is independent of time or doesn't vary with time. Okay, how we are verifying it is depending on time or not? For that we need to check response of the system. Okay, response of the system for delayed input. We need to find response of a system for the delayed input and check with the delayed response. if both are equal, then system is time invariant. It is not vary with time, otherwise time varying. Okay, so we need to find the response of the system for the delayed input as well as delayed response. After evaluating these two, just compare these two. If both are equal, then conclude the given system is time invariant, otherwise time variant. Okay, see. So given system y of n is equal to 1 by 2 into x of n plus x of minus n. The response is always be t of x of n. T of x of n. Okay, first try to find the response for delayed input, T of x of n minus m. So here your input is delayed by m sample, where you have the x of n term, which is the input, delayed that by m samples, that is 1 by 2 x of n. So write minus m here, that's it. Now x of n is delayed by m samples. So here x of minus n, this is your input. Okay, delayed by m samples. So minus m. Okay. The response of the system to delayed input is simply in your system equation where you have the input term x of n, delayed that by m sample, right? X of n, the first one is x of n. So x of n minus n. X of n is delayed by m sample. Next term is x of minus n, again input term. So x of minus n minus n. So x of minus n is delayed by m samples. Okay, this is response for delayed input. Response for delayed input. Let us say equation 1. Now find the delayed response. Find delayed response, which is y of n minus m. Y of n minus m. To find the y of n minus m, so in the given system y of n, in place of n, write n minus m. Okay, in place of n, substitute n minus m. So it is 1 by 2 into x of n. N means n minus m plus x of, again here, minus n. So minus of n minus m. So what it is? 1 by 2 x of n minus m plus x of minus n plus m, which is equation 2. Now compare equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 is 1 by 2 x of n minus m plus x of minus n minus m. But the 2 is, what is the delayed response? 1 by 2 x of n minus m plus x of minus n plus m. So these two are different. So equation 1 is not equal to equation 2. Equation 1 is not equal to equation 2. That means response for delayed input is not equal to delayed response. So the given system is time variant. Time variant system. Generally it is represented T. Time invariant is Ti. Okay. Now see how we evaluate it. For the time invariance, we need to find the response for delayed input as well as delayed response separately. Okay, then compare those two. Response for delayed input is equal to the delayed response. Okay, if it is equal, then the system is time invariant, otherwise time variant. So while finding the response for the delayed input, in place of x of n, okay, we have the x of n, delayed that x of n by m sample. Okay, delayed that by m sample. So x of n here we have simply we written x of n minus m. Okay, the next input term is x of minus n. So we delayed that by m sample, x of minus n minus m. But when you are finding the delayed response, in place of n simply substitute n minus m. In place of n, simply substitute n minus m. Okay. Okay. Take one more to understand it is clearly. The response, the system, the y of n equal a power n into u of n. A power n into u of n. All of you try this. A power n into u of n. First one. What do you need to find? Let us say the given system y of n, which is equal to t of x of n is equal to. The given system is a power n into u of n. Okay. Now find the response for delayed input. Find the response for delayed input. Okay. Sorry, this is x of n, a power n into x of n. Take this. A power n into x of n. Okay. Now a power n into x of n. Now what is the response for delayed input? A power n into x of n minus m, which is equation 1. Now find the delayed response y of n minus m. We are finding the delayed response. So in the given system, in place of n, write n minus m. So it is a power n minus m x of n minus m. This is 2. Okay. Now check the equation 1 and 2. Equal or not equal? Simply not equal. So the system is time variant. The system is time variant. Again. Okay. Let's see the one more problem on the time invariant. Y of n is equal to logarithm of base 10 of mod x of n. Check the given system is time invariant or not. Okay. So given system y of n is, which is t of x of n, is equal to logarithm of base 10 of mod x of n. Okay. Now response for delayed input. Response for delayed input. So delay the input signal by m sample. So here you have the x of n. So x of n minus m. This is the response for delayed input. Okay. The next one, delayed response. What is the delayed response? Y of n minus m. So in place of n, write n minus m. So logarithm of base 10 mod x of n. N is nothing but n minus m. So this is equation 2. Okay, so here 1 and 2 are equal. Therefore, the given system is time invariant system. Time invariant is also called shift invariant, SIV. Shift invariant, don't get confused. Time invariant and the shift invariant both are same. Time invariant is also called shift invariant, TIV or SIV. Okay. Now, the last problem on the time invariant. Y of n is equal x of n by 2. Y of n is equal x of n by 2. Check the system is time invariant or not. Check the system is time invariant or not. Given system y of n is t of x of n, which is x of n by 2. Okay. Now, first find the response for delayed input signal. So, the response for delayed input, which is t of x of n minus m. T of x of n minus m. So what is it is? Your input signal is delayed by m samples. So x of n by 2 is our input signal. It is delayed by m samples. So minus m, which is equation. Okay. Now the second one is delayed response. What is a delayed response? Y of n minus m. How we are evaluating the delayed response? So in place of n, substitute n minus m. So it is x of n minus m divided by 2. N minus m divided by 2, which is equation 2. Now equation 1 and 2 are not equal. Therefore, the given system is time variant. So the given system is time variant. Okay. Now let's take the few example. Okay. Check the following systems are linear and time invariant. Okay. Check the following systems are linear or not, time invariant or not. You need to check for linearity as well as the time invariant. Okay. So the first one is y of n is equal x of n into x of n minus 2. X of n into x of n minus 2. The second one, y of n is equal to x square of n plus 1 divided by x square of n minus 2. Okay. And the third one, y of n is equal to x of n plus n into x of n minus 1. X of n plus n into x of n minus 1. Okay. check for linearity and time invariant. Check for linearity and time invariant.